Bears, Bears, Beaver Creek Bears. Heart go hard, those cameras do sing, bringing about bear photography. Heart go hard, what is that sound? It's those darn cameras and they are getting quite loud. Beaver Creek Bears, hear them calling, absolutely must go camera mauling. Camera red light a blinking, as if a pretty girl bear winking. Camera so very inviting, almost extremely frightening. Camera wants to dance, leaving no time for romance. No need to shout, to let it all out. Into the valley of death they ride, to fuss with cameras. Beaver Creek Bears no longer hide, not lacking the filming angle. Reposition that camera dangling via the cameras with which they fuss. The Beaver Creek Bears communicate with us. Listen to the cameras desperately cry. We are too young to die, we want to live another day. So Beaver Creek Bears, put the claws away. Please, please don't scoff. Beaver Creek Bears, keep your paws off. It's no shame. Beaver Creek Bears have a game with a terrorizing name. Paws off, claws off, more than a game. It's a ritual, happens often, even habitual. Why the herald camera sing, sing it in chorus and with a hypnotizing ring. Calling the Beaver Creek Bear, can't resist clawing cameras there. Heart go hard, those cameras do sing, bringing forth exquisite Beaver Creek Bear photography. Beaver Creek
A few of the young male Beaver Creek Bears fancy themselves as aspiring photographers. Quite often, the young males reposition cameras. Presumably, they tend to think the original camera angles leave a lot to be desired, and that their bear photography is much better. More often than not, the Beaver Creek Bears are correct in that regard, for their bear photography is typically very good, with rather interesting camera angles that we never envisioned, or even considered. But you all can be the judge on the quality of the Beaver Creek Bears' attempts at game camera photography. By way of background, historically Dewey, one of the 2019 triplets, has routinely displayed an affection for messing and fiddling with the game cameras. For instance, in May 2025, Dewey went on a camera killing spree and had 4 confirmed camera kills in a single week. Unfortunately, we have an extremely limited budget to spend on new cameras. Therefore, several old malfunctioning cameras were set up along Beaver Creek as decoys for Dewey to toy with, in the hopes he would leave the newer cameras alone. Luckily, by the tail end of May, love was in the air. Mating season had finally arriving, distracting Dewey from camera pawing, and giving Dewey a shiny new purpose with which to preoccupy his time. As a result, during June and July, Dewey's camera fussing noticeably dissipated. However, to add another wrinkle into the camera mauling equation, in late July, Rascal, a newcomer to Beaver Creek, arrived. Rascal is a 3 or 4-year-old male. Rascal has blue fur and one extremely dark snout. Similar to Dewey, Rascal has an unsatiable camera fetish and often tries his paw at bear photography. We tried to dissuade Rascal from repositioning cameras, However, in Rascal's defense, his camera angles are commonly better than ours and frequently capture sublime images of him and his Beaver Creek Bear colleagues. Turning back to the 2019 triplets, Dewey's brother is Huey. Huey retains substantial young male bear lankiness, despite being 6 years old. Huey walks with a limp, due to a broken left wrist and right forearm. Despite his injuries, Huey is one
What are you doing, little buddy?
So, not surprisingly, Huey took younger Rascal under his wing in August. The two are often seen traveling Beaver Creek together. As shown, Rascal loves to challenge older, larger Huey to wrestle. Rascal is also seen frequently with Fawn Stalker, another 2025 Beaver Creek Bear newcomer. Fawn Stalker was initially photographed stalking fawns, and thus far the initial placeholder of a name has stuck. Unlike Rascal, who is a tweener, Fawn Stalker definitively appears to be a 4-year-old. Bear siblings often travel together for various reasons, such as safety and camaraderie. So the current working theory is that Rascal and Fawn Stalker are 2021 twins. Thankfully, the older Beaver Creek Bears have better things to do than camera fuss, other than occasionally throwing an annoying glance in the direction of the cameras during mating season. Huey, for his part, does not typically fiddle with the cameras. However, as he is a very friendly bear, Huey often calmly approaches and says hi to the cameras, as a way of politely communicating with us. For the bears often lay in the thick buckthorn and watch us replace batteries and reposition cameras. As a result, the bears associate the cameras with our presence. We'll conclude with a few videos from an area that the young male Beaver Creek Bears tend to frequent, as it is a safe zone from pesky, meddling humans. We call this location the play pen. Black bears can be very social animals, especially with other bears. And as these videos from the playpen reveal, the Beaver Creek Bears enjoy dancing late at night under the camera lights. As always, when it comes to nature, one never knows, unless one goes Interwald, that is into the woods.
Beaver Creek Bears. Hark, oh hark, those cameras do sing, bringing about bear photography. Hark, oh hark, what is that sound? It's those darn cameras and they are getting quite loud. Beaver Creek Bears, hear them calling, absolutely must go camera mauling, camera red light a blinking, as if a pretty girl bear winking. Camera's so very inviting, almost extremely frightening. Camera wants to dance, leaving no time for romance. No need to shout, to let it all out. Into the valley of death they ride, to fuss with cameras. Beaver Creek Bears no longer hide. Not like in a film, an angle reposition, that camera dangling by the cameras with which they fuss. The Beaver Creek Bears communicate with us. Listen to the cameras desperately cry, we are too young to die, we want to live another day. So Beaver Creek Bears, put the claws away. Please, please don't scoff. Beaver Creek Bears, keep your paws off. It's no shame. Beaver Creek Bears have a game with a terrorizing name. Paws off, claws off, more than a game, it's a ritual, happens often even sing.